hello. Hello, hello. I don't know why I make this process as difficult as possible for myself. By making it where, you know, you would think as a reasonable streamer, like a reasonable human, I would, you know, have a button that unmutes me. But no, I have to scroll through like a billion audio things to unmute myself. Someday I'll set myself up proper with things. Someday. But not today, I guess. Oh, well, I hope you all are doing fantastic tonight. Yes, Gil, someday. Someday we will be able to do the thing and it not become a whole mess. I believe in us. Oh my goodness. Some way, somehow, I will be competent. So I'm very excited for tonight. I have things to talk about. So I think that'll be exciting and fun. Borf is eating some peanut butter, so hopefully he will be a good little man. I think I might regret getting it for him though, because he was being so quaint and sleeping behind me, and the second I got up he was like, oh, are we doing something? What are we doing? Hi Vivian! Hello, hello! I love that emote, that was great. So first and foremost, I'm very excited for today's festivities. I'm calling them festivities. And actually, oh, hold on. Wait. Hold on. I'm hold on. Give me a second. Give me a second. Hold on. I've got this. I'm a pro at this. I believe in myself. Huh? What? Maybe I don't believe in myself. What's happening? I'm doing good, Vivid. I hope you are. I have a hotkey for this. I know I do. Right? Okay. Hold on. Okay. We got it. We're ready. We're prepared. We're here for the things. We're coming back over here. We're ready. I am so good at preparing for stream. I literally sat there. I need to explain to you guys this before I get into our endeavors for today. I need y'all to understand. First, hold on. I gotta put my glasses on. Glasses. Ah, no, that's me. These glasses engaged. They're sort of engaged. Hold on. There. Maybe I should make them smaller. We're gonna do tiny eyeglasses today. This is the vibe of the day. Yes, I'm such a professional. I'm so good at what I do. But yeah, I need to let you guys in on a little secret about how I handle my life poorly. Thank you, Go Things. So I literally got home. I had a roughly, let's be generous and say I had roughly 2 hours before stream. And I said to myself, I'm gonna eat, I'm gonna take Borf out. We gotta get Franklin in here. Franklin has been summoned. Franklin engaged. Franklin's gonna sit on my head today, I think. Oh gosh. Franklin's gonna hang out on my head. He's gonna be a head buddy today. Oh god. There we go. So I sat down, I ate my food. I had exactly 45 minutes, I think, that I spent watching an episode of Taskmaster, about 20 of which were while I was eating. Which I could have watched it in my office while I'm sitting at my computer preparing for today, but I sat downstairs and ate my noodles and watched Taskmaster, and then it was 7 o'clock. Oh my god, it's currently 1:30 a.m. and I'm eating my dinner, or 1:29 a.m. and you're eating your dinner. Well, hey, at least you're having dinner. That's the important part. And I was like, okay, it's 7. Let me go and take Borf out. Let me go ahead and start getting ready for stream. Yeah, an hour was not enough time. I needed about an hour and a half, I think, to properly prepare. I literally threw together like the wheel for today and everything, gathered all the pieces. I had been doing some stuff yesterday to prepare, but yeah, I gotta get that last minute rush in and be late by 5 minutes every time, I guess. But it's okay. It's okay. We're here. We're present. We're ready. We're ready. So for today, we are going to be doing art stuff. I have been trying to think of ways that I am able to bring back some of these ancient, crusty, original character designs that I've had. You were playing video games. That is a good way to stay up super late, is to play the video games. So I was thinking around the other day of things that I could do, and I was like, maybe it would be fun if I effectively force myself to go back and revisit these designs, because I feel like I'm a little bit more competent in making characters now than I was whenever I was 15 and trying to do art. I bet if I pulled up my old crusty DeviantArt account, there is some stuff on there that is just exceptionally crusty. I can look back at it and be like, oh yeah, look at all of these really good MCs. There's not even that much on my DeviantArt, by the way. I want to express that right now. It is ancient and crusty, and it was a thing that I did whenever I was, oh boy, when did I start doing this? 2012, so almost 14 years ago. Back whenever I was first figuring out how digital art works and was trying to post things online and fuck around, basically. I drew a lot of Pokemon. Okay. And so I really wanted to come back to these designs and update them, because I still really like what I was trying to do with some of these old characters. And I need to express right here and now, the wheel that I'm using, it does have sketches of some of these old characters on it. A lot of these designs are unfinished, where I would start them and I still thought about them and liked them and wanted to do something with them, but just never had time or motivation to go back and finish them. Literally one of the designs, the most recent version of this one specific character that I could find, was from, what do you call it? The Eizouken meme, where like you redrew the 3 girls poses with characters. So if we land on that one today, that's gonna be real fucking weird. I have a few characters that are from the same universe with that guy, and like, it's so funny because I can see the other art on the wheel, and like 2 of them are memes, and one of them is just like, I call him my trash boy. He's a garbage man. He's not actually. I love him though. He's an asshole. And so I have old like temp designs for some of these characters that I just never went back to. So that is what today is. Today is the kind of test run of this idea. I made a little like character base to test this idea on, and I was able to kind of knock out like the sketch in about 30 minutes. So I think I could maybe do 2 of these tonight. Potentially 3 depending on how fast I go. And I might do this as like a thing where part of the design process is done like during this piece where we use the base, and then we come back to those designs on the bases and actually draw real like full art with them or something. I just want to not leave these characters in the abyss forever. Like I just want them to be alive again. So I'm gonna do the thing, and I'm gonna make them into a real boy. I actually have to dig a little deeper too for more of these designs. Right now I have 32 characters in this wheel. And here, I'll show you. We'll go ahead and pop over here. We're gonna crank up before we go into this. I'm gonna turn on the synth wave. If the music is too loud, please let me know. But it's in there, so we're gonna flip over to this. So this is our wheel, right? So we got 32 designs in here. Old characters, old ancient crusty characters. And I'm really looking forward to trying this out, because as I was finding people, so I'm gonna have to figure out if there's a way to do a version of this wheel with like a mix of text and images, because I have some characters that never got beyond text descriptions of who they are, just sitting around, that I would love to come back to and do something with. If I dug deep enough, I'm not even kidding, I'm pretty sure I have them uploaded somewhere. I think I have old crusty sketchbook drawings from high school that I uploaded somewhere. Oh yeah, I literally just found the folder with them. These are from 2017, I think, and are ancient crusty drawings. There is some OCs in here that I could pull, and oh my god, some of these drawings are rough. Like, there is some peak crust here. No, I uploaded it on a social media at some point, like a long time ago, but that account got purged, I'm pretty sure. It's nothing explicit literally at all. It's literally just like a bunch of really old crusty drawings from many a year ago, and they are a energy. But for now, those will stay closed in a vault. We'll come back to them. So we're gonna do the first spin. We're gonna jump in. I know I started a little late today, so hopefully Borf cooperates and is good. I gave him peanut butter. We will pray. PB&P. Peanut butter and pray. He's currently about to bring his Kong over to me and throw it at my feet, like, please fill with more peanut butter, mom, I'm begging. Yeah, he literally just put it down at my feet. Okay, so we're gonna get into it. We're gonna spin the wheel, and we're gonna pick our first victim. So here we go. Let's go. Oh. Oh my fuck. Okay, I totally fucking jinxed it. This is literally the character I was talking about. Where I had to use the like Azoken meme. I have other old pictures of him I can pull up to show. His design never got finished. Borf is now walking around pacing because he wants to bury a sock and can't. Just bury it, dude. I know, I jinxed myself. This is peak what happens to me all the time whenever I do literally anything. So a lot of these characters also don't have names, because I'm very indecisive. So he does not have a name. So we'll figure that out today too. Hopefully. So give me 1 minute. And I am actually gonna pull this up. So while I am grabbing these, I can say a little bit about this character. Edmund, you know, that's not too far off, like, kind of the energy I was going for with him. He's kind of like a haughty, like, spoiled prince type. So I can definitely see Edmund working. His counterpart, which is the trash boy, was very much like kind of a similar energy. His temporary name that I had was Cecil. So who fucking knows? I don't know if any of these people are gonna keep their names. But yeah, I feel like Edmund and Cecil kind of work together. Okay, where is... This is the problem when I'm in... See, when you do the draw thing, you don't name things accurately. It becomes a very frustrating cycle of I can't find what the fuck I'm looking for, because all of the file names are like fuck and I hate this and I never want to see this picture again. Cecil, you know, I usually say the name Cecil, like I'll usually say Cecil instead of Cecil. Something about it though, I was like, this is a Cecil situation. Okay. I love how I even made this harder for myself, because some of these characters or some of these canvases, I would hide the layer with any art on it, so it's just white. It's a white canvas with nothing on it, and with a name like fuck this fucking shit, I hate it, and I just never touched it again. Yes. It's the Cecil situation. He is a situation, honestly. That man, constantly a situation, 24/7. Every piece of art that I think I've attempted to do of Cecil has been just him being spicy, irritated boy. One of these is something that I may need. I can't remember. Oh, here it is. Here it is. I found it. Okay. So I'm going to take screenshots of these really quick so you guys can see them. Oh God, this is going to pull up on here. So we're going to see some ancient screenshots. 1 second. So these are, oh God, I don't even know. Like 1 billion years old. I don't remember where these are from. If I zoom in, there we go. So yeah, these are some of the other like mini sketches I had of this character. They originally looked like this. They had this kind of energy, and then I wanted to make them like a bit more like bookish, I guess, like bookish looking. So I gave them glasses. I don't know if I ever was gonna keep the glasses, but I always liked the idea of like something interesting going on with his hair, or like a small, like thin, like a very thin ponytail. And I started to do it here with this one as well, where like he had like these, what? I'm sorry. My fucking dog, he just turned on the TV. I'm not even kidding. He just stole the remote and turned on the TV. Hold on. Yeah, Borf is the situation. So, okay, we're gonna handle this guy we're gonna figure him out, and I'm gonna do the thing. So I'll switch over to my iPad and we will get to it. Give me one moment while I grab the remote away from this boy. Sir? Where did you put it? Where did you hide the remote? I know you have it. There it is. Okay, I have it. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I'm back. So, let me... I'm just switching over my things. And sorry, I wish I had a different screen mirroring thing that didn't just like dox me. Okay. Let's switch over. There it is. So we're gonna hide the wheel for right now. And you know what? I know I used it for Reciteer, but for the sake of this, I'm just gonna get this bad boy back up again. Oh wait, no, I can't. Hold on, we're gonna do it like this. Just to cover up that black bar, because it's gonna drive me insane. There we go. So, pretty much what I did in preparation for today is I whipped up a quick little base to use. So I did a few tests as well, just to see like what I can do with the base. I kind of just did some very bare bones stuff. One of the ones was in the thumbnail for the post on Twitter, if you saw that, which was this girl. You know, I've managed to figure that out pretty quick. I also did some like oblong heads, and also tried like a more animal like thing just to see what I could do. And it seemed to work. So it's more of a chibi body, but I feel like for the purpose of this, where we're just figuring things out, we can make this work, I think, anyway. So my child is attempting to attack me. He was being so good like 30 minutes ago. You never would have guessed. I feel like hearing me talk actually, for some reason, excessively bothers him. Okay, so let me... I wish there was a faster way for me to pull the reference. Here, I'm actually gonna do this as well so you guys can see the image. Okay, so this fucking doofy ass picture of him. I wish I had a more serious picture. He's up there. I think, is he good? Okay. So yeah, I never really got that far with him. I was slowly writing a story to fit all of these people and never really got around to doing the thing. So it's just funny him having that face up there. So I feel like he would be kind of a... I've noticed that I always do this where I draw the eyes way too far apart whenever I'm using like a base like this. Probably gonna have to fix it later, but let's start like here. You got a new tank in World of Tanks? You still doing the World of Tanks, Dealy Bob? It's wild to me how in-depth the World of Tanks situation goes, because like I never really would have anticipated it getting as deep as it does. I really should not have made the like base nose like a triangle nose. It drives me crazy that I've done it this way. Okay, Borf has settled. We're in it now. 8 years. That's crazy. I feel like I want something interesting to be going on with like the bottom of his eyes. One of these. I wonder if I should go for a more like smaller people, like something like this. Yeah, I can imagine if you've been playing for that many years, you probably have amassed quite a collection of things. I could not imagine, honestly. I mean, I say that, but with some of the games I play, it does not shock or surprise me. Not that much, anyway. I'm gonna bring these down a little bit. $316 tank. Okay, how long does it actually like take to get a tank though? Like, what's the requirement there? because I'm sure it's not as simple as just like... I feel like he's a grumpy boy. It's just like gotchaing for them, right? Man, I know it's a free-to-play game, but like... I feel like he can have angrier eyes. We gotta make that boy angry. I don't know though, he could have condescending eyebrows. So like the... From like baby girl energy. What's that thing? How do you do like the... He's so sad. We're gonna kind of give that like I have this weird issue that I've noticed on my like pen pressure thing, where like the quality of the strokes is different for some reason on Symmetry. I don't know why. I haven't really been able to figure that out yet. Yeah, I feel like he's like a grumpy boy. I wonder, I feel like I do want to kind of lean into the glasses still. Make a new layer for this. I feel like he would be a tiny eyeglass guy. Maybe? Is he a tiny eyeglass man? Can we be tiny eyeglass people together? I did kind of have him with like circle or square circle glasses before. Maybe something like this. A month to unlock one tank? Whew, you are more determined than me. I don't know if I could. My attention span is so short. I feel like you give me just about anything and I'm like, can I do it on autoplay, or can it be completed in under 15 minutes? Oh. Get out of here, Symmetry mode for a second. Oh, hello, hello. Thank you for the lurk. Good luck with the rating if you're still progging Savage. I hope you can do the thing. I feel like his whole face needs to come down a little bit. He's got like a very high nose, don't he? I think it's just because of the nature of how I've set this thing up, probably. That's probably fine. It's way too pointy. I just want him to have more of an angular face. It's so strange coming back to like some of these designs and being like, you know, just like thinking about what I wanted from them. Oops. That's not where that goes. Because I think a lot of these I kind of just slowly drifted from, just because of not really having time or other circumstances making it kind of hard for me to connect or like come back to a design that I like started to draw. What are you doing? Don't eat books, okay? Don't eat my books. If you eat my books, we're gonna be in a whole heck of a lot of issues right now, okay? No eating of the books. Give him a thick neck. Maybe okay, I think I know what it is. I think I know why it's bugging me. I think maybe this whole thing just needs to be a bit bigger. Let's see. Big. Just try and get it back centered. Here we go. I feel like that's a little better. Maybe it is partially the face. Maybe I need to drop this chin down more. That is like part of the issue with the bases, is if I make too many changes to them, it kind of has a weird overall kind of look. And I do kind of want to avoid that bit. Oh. Yeah, good enough. So I know I kind of had in the original version of him, so it was sort of like this kind of, oh god, symmetry out of here, kind of like these bangs that went off to the side. I think I originally had this like idea to do them kind of like curling up like this. And then I think I abandoned that idea. I don't entirely know why. Maybe just irritating to execute or something. Wait, hold on, Vivid. You're saying there's 68 trees. So of those 68, in all the time you've been playing, you've cleared 38 of them? I don't know if I could, like, I mean, I'm sure that's already like a shit ton of work, but yeah, he kind of had like this sort of thing going on. Which I don't hate. Maybe something similar to it. turn on that symmetry tool. Okay. So I'm kind of thinking of like characters who kind of have exuded this vibe before. I don't know, it's like a specific kind of energy. Whoa! Is that you? Hello, hello. Long time no see. I hope you have been well. I know it's been like ages. Sorry that I'm like the worst at keeping contact on literally anything. Borf is so desperately searching for hair in the carpet. I swear this dog has no chill. I kind of want to give him... Well, I'm thinking about it. I want to give him like one of these. Yeah. Yeah, one of these. I'm not dead set on this eye shape. Like, I kind of want to bring it down even lower. Well, thank you for stopping by. It's nice to hear from you. I'm like, again, sorry, I'm like the literal worst. I just don't know how I like the outside of these. I kind of want to do something else. Something else here. We'll figure it out. I want to bring these in and I think shrink them a little bit. God, this is the one downside about the symmetry is some, like, as far as like figuring out that sweet spot for eyes, always kills me. Also, I know I mentioned about it on Twitter a little bit. So I've been like very slowly reading into this like random lady who has been, and like I'm sure she's not actually a random lady. Like I'm sure she is someone slightly relevant. Like it's weird that people jumped on her so fast, but it's also probably because she is making some like literally outrageous claims about like working on, you know, the Boy and the Heron and stuff. And she's literally out here saying like, oh yeah, they I did X amount of work for the show and or for the movie, and I wasn't credited for anything that I did, but I did like 25,000 frames. Which is just crazy to me. Like the brazen, like, oh yeah, I was hired by Studio Ghibli, and Hayao Miyazaki knows me by name, but he didn't credit me for the 25,000 frames that I did for this movie. Like, people surprise me more and more every day, like with just like where their heads are at for stuff, I guess. Worf, what are you doing? Oh, he's just like under my chair being a goob. Like, I was watching that live stream thing again. Oh, there we go. There's the sweet spot that I was trying to find. But like, it was really, really crazy to me just like watching the live stream that she did, or like was a guest on or something, and was literally just like sitting there. I think I do want them smaller. Maybe? think I just don't like how high they are. I think that's what's bothering me. Wait, what? I swear, I'm gonna have a fight with the symmetry tool with the amount of times that it gives me grief. Poor Borf. I feel like lately he has been, I don't want to say lonely. Like, he's just been, like, really starved for attention, I think. I don't really know why, because like we literally spend so much time with him. See, that's what my fiance would agree with you. He would also say, let's get another dog. But this boy is only 7 months old. We can't afford another boy right now. I'm sorry I'm like double backing and redoing stuff. It's weird how, like, it feels like even though symmetry is on, it's not symmetrical. Like, I don't really know what's going on with that. Like, why it's doing that. Bat. Hello. See, I feel like I'm once again having the issue where, like, I feel like the eyes are both too small and not. Maybe it's the nose fucking me up. It's been too long. Yes, I agree. I feel like I'm proud of myself. This is the 3rd week in a row that I've been trying to do a stream thing. Or like that I've actually like done. Yeah, I think it's the nose fucking it up. Fortnite? I don't know about that. I don't know. It's weird because like Fortnite has become like a much different thing now, I feel like. Like it's something that I've thought about playing, honestly. But I just when it comes to shooter stuff, I'm so bad at shooters. Oh, Trigon, hello! Thank you for the raid. I wish, hold on, do I have a thing? Hold on. Trying to do shout out, only have one hand. Did I do it? Yeah. Someday I'll have a cool thing for raids. Right now I'm kind of bare bones for that. I will say, I don't know if people care to hear about this stuff or not. I think I just overshare when it comes to my dog specifically. But like, there's a non-zero chance he may poop while I'm streaming. And I say that solely because like he refused to go to the bathroom whenever we usually take him for his poop walk. 'Cause he's a little shit. I think I need symmetry off for this one. See, I wish I had a backyard, Vivid. I don't have the luxury of a backyard. And so we have to physically walk him. And because he is a prissy baby. It was too cold. Borf, what do you have? Hey. Where are you getting pamphlets from? Oh my god. The nerve of this boy. But yeah, so you have to go for your poop walk too. Yeah, see, we are gonna take our poop walks. Just go for a poopy. But yeah, there is a chance that he may have some tummy issues. Because he didn't want to go poop. And usually I would say like I just take him, but you know, our neighborhood isn't the safest, and so whenever it's like super late, we're usually out here. I hate to start again, or not like completely over, but revise some things. I'm gonna change this. I'm gonna change the glasses again. I think I'm realizing my issue with this part of the face. And again, this is just a detriment of the base itself. Or just lay down, buddy. You need to take a nap anyway. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just change the face shape again. Maybe something more like that. Man, Trigon, I love that you're giving me that hydrate. The only issue is I don't have any drinks. I should have brought one. I should have been a good streamer and brought a drink and, you know, did the thing that you're supposed to do. But I'll bank it. I will drink something shortly. Okay. I do want to ban you bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We need to get this and grab this one. What is happening? Oh, I see what's happened. We're gonna redo all the things. But that's okay. See, this is the one issue with a portion of this idea is the nice thing about doing the test run that I did was I also did that test run with a fresh character. I just kind of like whipped someone up, which was a lot easier. Oh, what happened? Something got hidden. There we go. There we go. Okay. Okay, Borf is lying down. We're in the clear, gang. actually, before I do this, where is... Yes, this is the pen that I want. God, my thing is just freaking out. Oh, you heading off to do some writing? You have a good rest of your evening. I hope your writing goes well. I will catch you around. But yeah, it always impresses me how people, like, just going back to like that lady from Colombia or whatever, like, whenever I think about people who do that stuff, like, this is why, like, in my tweet about it, I was like, you know, there's nothing wrong with being like a new artist or whatever. I don't see any issues with that, like, whatsoever. It's just when, like, people are out here just like kind of blatantly lying about, like, just the most inane shit. Like, again, I really do think it's like some weird my dad works at Nintendo tier shit where you're like, oh yeah, like, I work for Studio Ghibli. Like, what? It's such a weird thing to do, and yet they're still getting away with it to a degree. I mean, they're not getting away with it, I should say, but it's just like, it's weird that it's like, I don't want to say it's being celebrated because it's not, but it's just like, I think it's just one of my pet peeves with anybody of like, okay, you're gonna come into a chat or something, right? And talk about how, oh yeah, I did X thing, right? And then just double down on it and double down on it and be like, oh yeah, I made this. It's totally mine. You know, no one else had anything to do with this. It's all me. And like, whenever they're caught, they just continue to double down. Like, it just reminds me of someone, and this happened ages ago in a server I was in, because stuff like art theft really bugs me, and like claiming someone else's work as your own and shit. It's something that has always, excuse me, bothered me a lot. And this person came in one day, and I think they were showing something that was made on like a wallpaper engine or something. And they were saying like, oh yeah, my friend made this thing. And they were like, yeah, my friend totally made it. And they just like kept harping on like, oh yeah, my friend made this. My friend made this for me. And you know, I mean, I guess it's kind of like asshole behavior or whatever, but I just get really uppity when I hear shit like that of like, oh yeah, my friend made it. And then I see it and I'm like, did they? And so I look into it, and then I very easily can trace it back to like a Chinese artist that they took the picture from, and it was on their like Pixiv or whatever. And if I ask them questions about their friend, like, oh, where does your friend live? And they'll say like, you know, Minnesota or something. And it's like, oh, that's interesting, because I found the art that this is from, and that thing says that this person goes to a university in like Beijing or something. And then they're like, oh, well, they're currently like in Beijing. And I'm like, are they? Like, it's such a weird thing. And I think what baffles me so much about the Colombian lady is, yes, Beijing, Montana, totally. I think the thing that really baffles me is like, whenever it's like a grown-ass woman, it's like, you are grown, you know, we are above these like schoolyard bullshittery just to say like I'm more impressive than I actually am, you know? It's just so strange. It's so strange to me, and like I just don't get it. I don't understand the desire that people have. Okay, I want to do there's like a specific like, well, not that. What's that guy's name? There's a character in Last Exile, I think, that I'm thinking of as far as like hair. I'm trying to remember what they look like. Oh my goodness. I gotta quit yawning. I've been like insanely tired today. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, I don't know. It's just whenever it's like an adult doing it, it's like you clearly know better. Like, you definitely know better. So like, what the fuck are you doing? You know? You should know better. I mean, I know that's the crux of like any issue with any idiot online claiming that they are more than they actually are, but like, I don't know, it just drives me up a wall. Okay, it's something like, But yeah, I'll never understand it. It's just like, there's so many other things that you could spend your time doing, and you're spending it lying and doubling down about lying and layering all of this like just bullshit into something. Just to try and claim that you're part of a thing, you know? I feel like he needs like a long piece of hair. But I guess that's why we get, you know, so much of the like insanity that happens around just like people. Maybe like a side thing. Like, I know, I was telling a friend of mine about like some documentaries that I've been watching lately. And I think I talked about these a few streams ago, but it's like, you know, with this like weird bank robbery shit, and like people who feel the need to post videos of cats being abused and stuff, and it's like, you know, all of this stuff happens, and then you're like, what is going on? I'm just trying to figure out this guy's hair. His hair is so weird, and like how I kind of envisioned it. I do wonder what's gonna happen to that lady though, because like she's really going in ham, saying some like slander and shit against Studio Ghibli with saying like, oh yeah, I put in all this work for Studio Ghibli and they didn't pay me. And it's like, you're literally slandering. And I mean, Ghibli can easily prove this woman didn't work for them, you know, obviously. But it's just like, it's so crazy to me that this is even happening. Miyazaki is gonna come to her door personally. But like, that's the thing that gets me, is like, you know, she's sitting here doing it for attention, clearly, because she's getting interviewed, she's doing all these live streams, and like she's doing all this stuff to be like, oh yeah, like, look at me, I'm doing all these things, like, I'm super legit, and, you know, Hayao Miyazaki knows me by name and he thinks my art is really cool. And you know, I'm just waiting for, like, not that they even should, honestly, because it's just gonna give her more attention, but like, I'm just kind of waiting for like a statement from Studio Ghibli being like, who are you? Who the fuck do you think you are? I'm probably gonna be keeping an eye on it for a while, honestly, just to see whatever comes of it, because I just think it's really funny. It's just so, like, it's sad at the same time, but also just really funny. I'm like, how stupid do you have to be like, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna say that I drew 30 minutes of The Boy and the Heron on my own, working remotely in Colombia, not given any direction from the team. I was just given freedom to create the product. And she's out here like saying she didn't get paid and shit. Like what were you hoping to achieve from all this? Am I going crazy? Why is this not erasing? Oh, okay, I think it's just, oh, that's what it is. So it's a cheek. I'm like, what is happening? Okay, this is what I need to. I mean, that's pretty much what everybody, like, the X'd out has been pretty much what everyone has been doing, like, in response to her saying this shit. Is just like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, you sound like an idiot. But yeah, I don't know. it just reeks of what is it called? Like me, like as a kid, whenever I would be like, oh yeah, I saw a dragon in my backyard, totally super mega real. You would never guess how real the thing that I'm saying is. Like, it just smells like that, you know? If you don't believe me, ask my dad. He'll back me up. He knows. He saw the dragon too. I'm not even kidding, did this in like kindergarten. It's so funny because like I think about these characters in context for like what I generally know about them, and it's just really funny having them drawn in like a chibi form because it just doesn't make it it makes them look so much less intimidating. I don't exactly know what I want to do with that. We'll go ahead and get his little rat tail or whatever. Yeah, I think I like the circle glasses more. I love how I was like, oh yeah, I can totally, absolutely, 100% definitely get more than one of these done in a stream. Totally, 100%, absolutely, definitely. But it's okay. We'll still figure this out. I want to at least finish him. This is why we do a test, though. Because I know, especially with some of these characters, and I'm not just making up someone on the spot. I don't know. I think about them, like, in context, and I'm like, oh. Like, they would have XYZ and do blah, blah, blah. There was something I was looking at. Oh, I have been pet. Hello, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh god. I've broken the world. Does my throw work? Ow. Yes. It does feel really weird though to come back to some of these characters that I like, I don't know, made up on a whim 3 or 4 years ago. I know I'm not really talking through a whole lot of like what I'm thinking, but it's also like a fucking mess in here in my brain. So, like, I don't really know what I'm thinking. I know I want him to be kind of fancy. There's like kind of a specific style of clothes that I wanted to go for, I think. These kind of jackets have the buttons go straight down. I don't remember. So this is the problem, is I'll think of things and be like, oh yeah, that thing, and vaguely recall what it looks like and not have any idea what it's called. And so I'll just be like, oh yeah, you know, that thing. Or do they just have like the one? It's one of these dealy pops, right? I don't know. I don't know how these things work. Do you see what I mean about how like it's like symmetrical but not? I don't know why it's doing this lately. I feel like my symmetry ruler is fucked up. I don't know how to fix it. Yes, I'm high pants. Can I just say I hate drawing pants? Like I've thought about this more and more. Like pants have become an enemy of mine. I don't know what it is about pants. More Daisy Dukes. I'm gonna try something a little different. Oh god, why was that so dark? I don't know that I like that either. I think this is a big reason why I kind of like ditched this character for so long. It's because I was like, I don't know what the fuck his clothes should look like. Here, I'm gonna redo this again. I remember like the old features that I was like, okay, maybe this, maybe this. Let's see. Oh, I wish I had a slightly easier way to access and Google things, because my keyboard's kind of off to the side. Because I'm trying to think of like references. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Ah, I know what I can look up. Hold on. Because I think they have a lot of stuff that looks like this. Or not. What the fuck? What the fuck? That's not what I wanted to see. Oh, good God. This is not a rabbit hole I was like mentally prepared for. Can I just say how impractical it is to like look at Google for any kind of reference for anything nowadays? Because so much shit now is AI generated, and it's just like completely clogged anything that you look up on Google. Like I'm just trying to find like a military uniform reference, and everything that's kind of close to what I'm looking for is just like bombarded with AI bullshit. Like, I'm sorry, it drives me up a fucking wall, and I can notice it like immediately and realize that it's like not something a human has made. Like, it's just so infuriating to me. I just want to be able to look at references or try to find reference material, and now Google has become like the worst place to look, because everything is just AI images. Like, okay, literally on the screen that I'm looking at right now, like the page that I'm looking at, there is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. There's 20 images. Of those 20 images, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 50% of the results for the thing that I am looking at is AI generated. That's disgusting. I'm sorry. I'm gonna, like, this is gonna make me go on a fucking tangent, because, like, I'm just so annoyed. Like, I saw a post the other day, and I feel like, you know, it sums up my feelings kind of well, or at least a part of them, like just some of what annoys me with it. You know, there used to be this like stigma against artists of like, you know, oh, you aren't doing real art because all you do is hit a button and it makes it for you, which obviously wasn't true of actual digital art. Like, it's work, you put in effort and time, and you get your like skills that you've learned over years and years and years, and put that together to make you know, make art. And now we're getting to a point where like there isn't the capacity to actually do that, but no one's chiding them for it anymore. Or at least regular people, like non-artists or non-people involved in the creative sphere, are like, oh yeah, now I can hit a button and it make the art for me. I don't do no work. Look at this thing I made that looks bad because it's AI generated and it's devoid of any humanity whatsoever. Like, it makes me so fucking angry. It's like, okay, whenever we're actually putting in the effort and actually putting in work, and that's like, if you want to like simplify it and dumb it down, it had nothing to do with that. It was a easier way to make art whenever people like complained about it back, like when that was the stigma, whenever people were like really harping on that. You know, it had nothing to do with, oh well, it's just easy because it's digital, like you just hit a button. Like, no, it had nothing to do with that. The whole reason that even became a stigma is because we could do something that they could not do. Like, artists could do a thing that someone else couldn't do, and they're like, well, you must be getting help. You must be getting help from the computer, and that's what makes you able to do it better than me. It's like, no. It really doesn't. Like, and now the layman can fucking put together a sentence and it generates a piece of art, and they're like, look at this pretty thing I made. Oh my goodness, how great it is. I'm sorry. Like, there are some instances where like I think AI is fine. Well, number one, if it's done ethically, you know, if it's not trained on stolen shit. Number two, whenever it's for like dumb, harmless bullshit. Like, okay, perfect example, because I had mixed feelings about this game initially, but the more I thought about it, I was like, it's supposed to be dumb, stupid shit. Though I feel like if it wasn't made solely on AI input, like, you might get more consistent or like better responses sometimes. But like that game that's been kind of viral recently, what's it called, Suck Up, I think, where you play as like a vampire and you're going door to door trying to convince people to let you into their house. You know, I'm just gonna do a really rough version of what I'm thinking. God, this is gonna kill me. But like that game, right? Its whole ordeal is that like you put in, you either say or type what you want to say to the game, and then it generates a response, right? And you have to say like, you know, enough of the right thing, basically. And then they'll let you in their house, and then you can eat them and move on to the next thing, right? In that instance, because at first I was like, I don't know how I feel about this as like a game. Like, I don't know if I really like it being done this way. But the more I thought about it in the context of that game, it wasn't as big of a deal to me, because it's like relatively harmless, right? It's only text, and it's just a dumb bullshit game for you to shout things at. It's like the equivalent of doing like AI dungeon, you know what I mean? Like you're writing something into the void and seeing how AI deals with it, and sometimes it deals with it like an idiot, and other times it may generate something genuinely fun. Like I played AI Dungeon on stream forever ago. I wish I still had that VOD, actually. Wait, do I might have to go back home, because there was some like genuine moments, ow, during that I really liked. Is that Crystaluna, the dragon of all time? I'm seeing if I have this thing. I do have AI Dungeon, the AI Dungeon VOD. Oh my god, how ancient I feel. The AI Dungeon VOD is from August of 2021. Hello, Chris. How are you? How are you doing, great Chris and Kaiser? V-Star Stays. Ow! You threw a whole ass bear at me. How could you do me like this? I'm getting so mad. I'm getting so mad. Franklin's on my head. He's up here. Franklin is here. He's hiding up there. You're out for blood today? Oh no. Okay, I'm getting so angry because some of these fucking AI generated bullshit pictures, I'm trying to find a picture of a very specific type of uniform, and I can't fucking find it because all of this AI bullshit is fucking clouding the search thing. Like, it's showing me, okay, this is what I mean. All right, I'm just doing this for an example. I'm sitting here looking for something specific, and I keep thinking I find it, and then I realize it's an AI thing, and I'm like, no, that's not what I want. And like, I'm looking for like a type of military jacket, right? And so some of them have it where it's like, okay, it goes all the way over here and then has a button and then goes down like this, right? Others are saying, no, no, no. It's like this, where it's only part of the way down, but then it just goes straight down. There's others that are saying it's like this. And I'm just like, what the fuck? And there's some that are just straight down the middle. And I'm like, I'm just so tired. I'm so tired. Like, it genuinely makes me so depressed. Like, I hate all this shit. I hate it so much. My whole point in my tangent that I was going on about AI Dungeon anyway was that, like, whenever it's something stupid and harmless and like text-based like that, it doesn't bother me as much. Like AI Dungeon, I don't really have an issue with, because you input bullshit and then the bot gives you bullshit back, you know. And like Suck Up, I think the same about all right, how would I draw this? Yes, exactly, Chris, you see, you get it. It's like AI Dungeon isn't out here trying to say we're gonna replace all writers with our game and make writing accessible to everyone, and we're gonna like sell the next best, like the next novels that you get will be AI generated. Like it doesn't, it's not marketing itself like that. It's not saying like, oh, we're gonna steal from all of the writers in the world and put it into our learning algorithm. And like, no, AI Dungeon is also like powered off itself. Like, people use it and then it learns new things from how people have used it. It learns from its people that already use the thing. Like, I don't know, it doesn't bother me nearly as much. He's got like a turtleneck. Like, what if he just had a silly little turtleneck? It's cold up there. Give that boy a silly little turtleneck. I don't know why this makes me laugh so much. It's really stupid. Warmed a boy. But no, yeah, exactly. AI art really does feel like it's just, it not only harms artists, but like, okay, I don't want to get too deep into this because I feel like it's a little pessimistic, but in an age where media literacy is so fucking low, you know, like, you have people out here who go on Facebook and will post a article of something, and no one's gonna read the actual article. They're gonna read the headline and then they're gonna fuck off and get mad about whatever the headline was without ever actually understanding what the whole point of the article was about. You know, no one does research, no one checks themselves. And like, then we have AI out here pushing shit that, you know, I don't know. It makes it so hard to really trust in what you see at all, and like, you have to scrutinize everything, and I just really don't think that the layman is going to take that time to scrutinize. This needs to be higher, just like a little higher up, because I want him to have like this over here, like that. It just feels like no one's critical, and like, because it's a visual medium, you could literally ask an AI to make just about anything and spread it around and say, man, look at XYZ happening over here, and it's like actual photographs, but it's not actual photographs, it's just like some shit some people made. All right, I don't know, like I said, I don't want to dwell on it too much because I don't want to sound super pessimistic, but I don't know, I hate this notion of like all this stuff That's about it. I just hate it. I hate that we're in this era of like where this is a thing that we have to deal with. You're talking at work about how younger folks like in high school or start college and struggle a lot with basic reading. Yeah, I mean, it's just, you know, and I think about a lot of the kids that I work with and stuff of like the households they grow up in, and I'm like, you know, these kids that are so addicted to screens and stuff at like 2, you know, I don't know, it just kind of makes me sad. It's kind of a bummer. It's like there's so much more out there to do. Oh yeah, I would say, like, I'm not even kidding, like at least 50%, if not 75% of the families on my caseload alone have their children where they just hand them a screen and just say, watch this while I go do something. And like, I get it, you know, you need time away from your kids to be productive and get shit done, but like, I don't know, there's better ways to do it. You might ask yourself, you know, why don't you tell them to do it? And it's like, well, because I don't want people. Ugh. He's been baldened. I don't want to have a whole mess on my hands, because parents, like, there's only so much you can tell them, and especially like, hey, maybe don't let your kid have a screen all the time. May not be what they want to hear. And I mean, sometimes we do have to tell them what they don't want to hear, but like, hey, your kid might be autistic. I shouldn't laugh. It's not funny. I'm just saying, like, I would say that's like very high on the list of things parents don't want to hear from somebody about their kid. You know what I mean? I feel like it's just one of those things where it's like, oh yeah, yeah. I mean, you know, the thing that gets me is it's like, it really makes me sad hearing from people of like, oh, we can't go out to a restaurant without having an iPad because if they get upset, then we have to have the iPad to calm them down. Like, they have no way to cope outside of an iPad. And I'm just like, what? Like, I cannot imagine living that life. he do kind of got us snatched away. So what's going on here? Yeah, it's just weird to me. It confuses me when parents aren't more concerned about how their kids react to stuff. And I know some of it is just due to like not knowing better. But at the same time, it's like, don't you think it's weird that you have to have an iPad or a phone to give your kid when you go out anywhere? Like, I don't know. Don't you think that's... I also just realized this whole fucking time I literally prepared ahead of time for once. I prepared a thing. Where is it? Not that. Not that. Not that. Fuck. This one? No, this one? There. I literally supposed to have this the whole time. Why is my pen above me? Help. Why is the pen in front of it? I'ma cry. Maybe if I do this. No, that don't fix it. Whatever. Fuck it. I don't care anymore. Right, yeah, you would think that families would be at least slightly more critical of stuff like that. I don't know. It's very befuddling to me whenever I see that, and I'm like, aren't you worried? Don't you think this is odd that you have to do this? I feel like this needs to go over here to offset the long hair. Every time, like, now that I think about it and, like, just think about, like, this pose more, it's like that, what is it, the Vitruvian Man thing or whatever? He is the ultimate man. I'm sure he would like to think so as well. I almost accidentally gave him chaps. Gonna be out here looking like this. Oh, I had to resist the urge to draw a fake pee-pee on him. Impulse control almost went out the window there. Sorry. I don't know how men's pants work. Okay, this is just reminding me as I look at like his hands. He anytime I think of like gloves on male hands, I always think about the idol game trope where they wore gloves that were like 3 sizes too small, so all the gloves were like this, and people were like, you know, you're playing an idol game when this up is only where the glove is allowed. I don't know if I want to, like, I mean, gloves would probably be appropriate. Like, it's so, I love how out of all the characters too, this is what's so funny about the fact that we got him, of all the people, is like, you know, I had so many monster girls and like, like random other like beast women. And we get the one guy who's just kind of like a dude. I mean, I guess I could draw his like secondary form too, but like, it's really, really funny to me that like, of all the people, the wheel said, this one, please, I'm begging. I was gonna say, what has happened to my brush? It's so small now. Because it was small. It's so funny. Anytime I have anything that I'm working on that's like even a little close to like something military-esque, I just picture like asking my fiance about it later because he knows way more of like this history stuff than me. And I just expect him to be like, yo, that's the most inaccurate shit. I'm over here like, I think you look pretty. And he's just over here like, it's bullshit. Oh man, so speaking of, so there's a place where we live, that's supposed to be opening soon. It's a, oh, that's right! Sorry, I just remembered that military pants have that thing where they tuck the pants in to the boots. We gotta do the tuck! And I go like this. They tuck in the boot. They tuck in the boot. My gang, we tuck in the boot. Don't you know? But yeah, so there's this place that's getting ready to open up in town soon. And it's a Korean barbecue joint, right? We've been waiting for this place to open ever, right? And so, you know, we've been trying to figure out like, when are they gonna open? You know, they say on their website that it's gonna open soon, so it must be opening soon, right? So we're sitting there trying to figure it out, and my fiance was like, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go on their website and see if there's a way for me to message them. And so there's a contact us page on the website, right? And I found out, like he told me a little bit after he did the thing, that he had messaged them and he had sent them an email and stuff. saying like, hey, when are you opening, right? And then he messaged them again about it. And I was under the impression that he had been continuously messaging people about this stuff for like 3 or 4 months. Like, I thought he had been emailing them and being like, hey, please respond. I want to eat your food. When are you opening? Please tell me. I need to know. You know, I thought it was that. So, we finally found out that they're getting ready to open for reals. And, we can't actually go and eat there on the grand opening day, and I was so bummed out because they're gonna open this weekend, and we're gonna have to wait until Monday night to go and eat there, just because of work schedules and stuff. And I was telling a friend of mine about everything, and I was just like, yeah, you know, he's been emailing them a lot. And they were like, he's probably been blocked. He's emailed them so much. And I'm like, you know what? You're probably right. But he, like, I was talking to him today, and I'm like, I wonder if you should, or like, he had said something about like emailing and reaching out, and he was like, should I email them again and tell them that we can't make it to the grand opening and to postpone the grand opening until we can be there? It's so absurd. Of just like, you've pestered these people for so long, and you're telling me that you're gonna email them and be like, hey, I know you said y'all are opening. I need y'all to wait. Can y'all wait until Monday? Because we wanted to be there for the grand opening. I don't know how these pants work, man. How do pants? Can someone tell me? How do pants? You wouldn't even see this part of the oh my god, this is why you look up references, gang, because I'm sitting here looking at other photos of shit because I finally found something half decent, and you wouldn't even see this fucking top part of the pants anyway. It's not at least I had to find a official like dress uniform guide from the Imperial Guard to find what I'm looking for, after sifting through at least like 90 AI images. Like, I'm so mad. Like, why do you make my job so fucking hard? I have to fix so much shit now. Why is life so hard? Why can't I just hit a button and it be all done for me? Because I don't feel like I earned it, right? Like, that's how I feel about it. It's like, I've worked and struggled and done this shit for too fucking long to have this, like, it just feels like such a defeatist mindset. And I think that the thing that really gets me, that really grinds my gears about some of this shit, like, okay, I promise I won't harp on AI for much longer. I promise. But I want to say this really quick too while I'm thinking about it. The thing that gets me about some of this shit is you have people like Tara Strong, right? Voice actor, very vocal against you know, using her voice and stuff without our consent and things. And then she turns around and uses AI art, and it's like, okay, so you're what? Make it make sense. What's the difference? Why are you now like, okay, I'm okay with doing AI art and like stealing from artists, even though can most certainly afford to pay someone to draw some art for me? Okay. It's just so strange. I don't understand. Like, we're all creative people, and yet you are out here like, ah, yes, I know just what I want to do. I want to steal from the people that make the work that I voice. You know? I don't know. It's just a peeve of mine, I guess. I love how I was originally only going to stream for like 2 hours, and then here I am still working on the first thing, and it's already been 2 hours. I'm sorry I'm like so slow. I don't intend to be this slow all the time, but I always seem to be, and I'm sorry that you have to put up with me. But yeah, I don't know. I just feel like it really goes to show like how little appreciation people have for artists, like in like a serious capacity. Like, oh, okay, whenever like creatives have so much that they can do and make, and you're like just kind of shitting on it. I don't know. Anyway, anywho, to talk about something a bit more positive, I know, oh man, I just realized what like This is gonna kill me now if I try to do. Wait, hold on. Shit. What am I thinking of? I guess it's not really a soldier's uniform though. In that way. There's like a specific type of like, I think it'd be more of a knight that would have it, that has like the it's like a thing that goes up here and it creates like these big things that you like have on your back, right? I don't know enough about armor. That's something I do. That's part of my like goals for this year. I want to learn more about how to draw armor. I want to know how to do the thing. Haha! I was right. It does exist for real reals. I was trying to see, because I was sitting here thinking to myself, I'm like, I know a type of military garb exists where they had capes. Or like a cape-esque thing going on, right? And certainly I don't think this is the only one. But like... So it would be like one of these dealy bobs. To hold it onto the body. Would it be higher up on the shoulders? Probably, right? Otherwise you're risking getting caught up on shit. It's probably like closer to being up here, right? It feels kind of impractical, though, doesn't it? I mean, I'm not really looking to make something that necessarily is practical, but I just like them. I think they're neat. I don't really know what purpose they would necessarily serve as like a, like in actual military garb. Like, why is there some with capes? Does it look cool? Because it did look cool. It looked pretty swanky. It's interesting though, because some of them actually show the thing a bit lower. Well, I get like attacked for saying that, like, as I'm looking through like tons and tons of different pictures of actual military outfits, like, it's neat to see the design similarities in some of them, you know? Like, as I'm looking at it, I'm trying to understand like the function, right? Of like what are these pieces for? Because like my first thought, right, whenever I'm looking at like this, like the belt, it's like, why are your belts so high? Isn't that wrong? Why is it so high up? I'm like, oh, it's got like this thingy on it, right? I'm just like looking at photos of it. I'm just trying to like make sense of it. And I'm like, I guess because with it being at that height, it's easier. to like if you have something, because like I see stuff for like hoops to like attach stuff, which I'm assuming okay, I'm gonna probably sound really fucking stupid by saying this, and that's okay. I'm gonna accept that because I don't know shit about shit when it comes to war shit. All right, I'm gonna give that disclaimer for myself. But like it's got these little loopy doodads on it, right? Like these little things like right here, like they're like over here on the edge. And I'm assuming those are for like grenades or something, right? Because it looks like it's at a height where you could grab them, right? What else would you put on? I don't fucking know. I don't know anything about this stuff. I like, that's why I always find it funny whenever I would make certain design choices with some of these characters, because I'm looking at them and I'm like, baby Nimu, what? You don't know anything about any of this. What made you want to do this one like this? I don't understand. And yes, you might be you might be thinking to yourself, couldn't you just change it? The purpose of this is to redesign them. Yeah, I know, but like, this is the character. This is the fundamental of them. Yeah, the loopy doodads, you know, those. I have to look up what they're for. Oh my god, hold on. We're gonna do some searching now. Okay, military uniform belt. Purpose. Tell me about it. Knowledge about military belt. Wait, hold on, hold up. There's someone on LinkedIn advertising themselves as they know a lot about military belts. Okay, cool. Okay, I just want to learn about belts. Okay. We're gonna learn today. We're gonna do an education. Okay, but these aren't the right belts. Shit. All right, hold on. What was that one place that I was looking at? Who are these people? Oh god. Oh no, I've lost it. I've lost my reference photo. There it is. Okay, Imperial Guard. Belt and strap. Purpose. Tell me about it. What's it for? Wait. No, this is something different. This isn't what I meant. This isn't what I was looking for. Okay, maybe I need to, hold on. Maybe I need to look up something else. Okay, the one real one I found was like this Chinese military uniform. So Chinese military uniform, belts and straps. Purpose. I need to know. Tell me about him, please. This one man on LinkedIn is like, yo, please talk to me. I know so much about military belts. Help. Should I put soldier? Wait, okay. It's a belt and shoulder strap. That's what it's called. Okay. Soldier, strap, and belt. Purpose. Oh my god, this one dude on LinkedIn is like trying so hard to tell me about his belts. I don't want to know about his belts. Okay, here we go. Is this it? The Sam Brown belt. This is what this is. Okay, this is peak how I get distracted doing literally anything. Is trying to find. I go down. This is like peak my rabbit hole thing that happens to me. Okay, we have the belt. What's it for? With a supporting strap that's passive. Okay, yep. Okay, Okay, I know what it is. Tell me what it does. Hold the scabbard steady. What's the regular belt for? Wait, so it's for a sword? Oh my god. I don't know anything about this stuff. It was made by a guy who lost his arm. And he couldn't draw his sword because of it. Oh, okay. So he had the strappy do bit. So that he can... It could steady a sword. This makes more... Okay, see, I'm learning. I can learn. I have the capacity for knowledge. So they had the thing. So if you're... I guess if you're wearing... Because he had lost his left arm, right? So this one. So he drew with the right hand. Oh, and so he if his sword is on his hip. Oh god, I gotta turn off symmetry for this. Gang, we're learning bullshit. So he had his sword over here, right? He got the sword. He goes to grab it with his right hand. He can't because it keeps jingling and jangling around, and he doesn't got a left arm to grab it. So the strap is there to steady it if you don't have an arm. Interesting. Okay, and then it had D rings. Is that the loopy doos? Yes, this is the loopy dudes. Okay, they're called D rings. Let's see. Oh god, it just threw a bunch of lingo about things at me that I don't understand. It says it's for attaching accessories, like a grenade. I don't know. Okay, at least I don't feel insane knowing that, like, this is there. Although, as I'm looking at this outfit, it doesn't... I think I need to swap the... No, it just would go over top. It would just go over top. Like this, if it was like that. Yeah, it would have to go over top. Everything. Like this. There we go. If I'm anything, I'm gonna strive for at least some degree of accuracy in this shit. See, I was assuming initially that it was like you put your gun on the back of it or something, but then it wouldn't be able to move, so obviously that wouldn't work. So I guess it... I don't understand what... I don't understand. I'm gonna have to ask people who know more about military shit than me. Hello, Kai! I'm sorry. I'm over here fucking ranting about military stuff for way too long when I should be drawing. And they got pockets. Get pockets. You got them. There. Pockets are here together as family and friend. And we'll give him... He's got the gloves. There we go. I need to actually redraw his bottom part of his hair, because you're not gonna be able to see it with it being like this. So we'll just do his little like sprig of hair. We'll go up and around, I guess. We'll go whoop. Spin. If we go like this, it would probably come out over here, actually. Maybe. I don't know. This man and his fucking cape. There we go. So I think with that, he's pretty much done. I think. Like, if I really wanted to dive deep, I could draw his other, like, side thing, which is, like, supposed to be... Oh, God. Oh, Borf sneezing. Oh God, that boy's waking up. Hi, Borf. Hello, little boy. Little man. What doing? I feel like a boy is gonna complain very soon. Oh heck, there he goes. Ugh. And Borf's over here being gross. Always out here just like smacking his lips. A nasty boy. Ooh, I got way too focused there. Goodness. It's getting to that point of the night where I'm just like zoned. I haven't thought about like fleshing some of this stuff out in so long, so I'm just like, oh. Yeah, one of my like favorite like trope things is like characters whose hair get longer whenever they like transform or something. I'm a huge sucker for it. And so like both of the characters that are in like this shared universe have that. I have a feeling this boy is gonna want to go out here in just a second, so I'm probably gonna get ready to wrap up. Because he did an actually pretty nice job of chilling out while I did stuff tonight. At least near the end. Yes, buddy, I hear ya. I know, you gotta go pee-pee. Okay. Well, at the very least, I feel like I got a lot done. Even if it was much slower than anticipated. I know, baby boy, I hear you. We're gonna go. We're gonna go, bud. Alright. So, just to quickly recap before we wrap up, I am gonna stick with the temporary name awarded to him of Wait, where? Morph, where'd you go? Oh, there you are, buddy. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna stick with the temporary name of Edmund for this guy. I like that. I feel like I might end up changing it to a more like angel-y sounding name a little bit later. But I like it. And I think considering what we started with, as far as our reference image of the original that only existed in this form, I think we did pretty good. Considering he had literally no clothing concept before other than the fact that I wanted him to have those little shoulder pauldron things and a cape. I know, baby boy. Come here. Here. Borf will say hello before we wrap up. Come here. Come here, baby boy. Go. All right. It's baby boy time. Borf, do you have anything to say to the people? Do you want to say anything to everybody? You want to say anything? Don't chew the wire. Don't chew the no, Borf, no, not the wire. No, don't zoom in on the iPad. Stop. Do you have anything to say to anybody? No. What do you want to do? Oh, you smell so much like peanut butter. Hey, do you want to say anything to the people before we go out? He's like, no, I'm just gonna try and eat the wire and lick. Okay. All right. We will wrap up. Let go of the wire. Thank you. Okay. But yeah, I think considering where we started, I feel like we did pretty good. What do y'all think? I think we did an okay job. I think I still kind of evoked the same kind of vibe. I mean, sort of, with the little that I had to work off of. I don't know. I think we might have done good. I know, bud. We're going. We're going. Okay, but yeah, we're gonna wrap up here, I think. So I at least got a little demo sketch of his other variant in the back, and we kind of finalized some things. I didn't want to overdo the uniform on its own, so I kept it kind of simple. I'll probably add like a few little baubles to it to kind of elevate it a little bit more, and flesh out some pieces. I did forget to put the thing back over the chest, which would be like from would be like this bit here. That little like chainy doodad. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with how it went. So we will wrap up here. Let me move over to here. Since we're wrapping up for the day. And let me just Oop. Ha. There we go. So thank y'all for tagging along with me while I kind of tumble my way through doing more live drawings. I'm hoping that for some of the future ones that we do, those go a little quicker. Ideally, I think considering how long this one took today, I will probably do that like secondary part of this segment of like having another part for like coloring and maybe doing some like actual pieces with the characters, because I feel like part of this segment I want to be dedicated to redesigning and reviving old OCs, but I feel like part of that revival is also connected to like, I don't know, giving them something to represent them with. So whether that be a piece of art, like a finished piece, or at the very least like a colored in little reference for the character, you know, things like that. So I will stick to this for right now, and hopefully when we return to this character, to Edmund, we can clean him up a little bit more and continue kind of chipping away at him, because I'm already like a lot more, I guess, attached to this design than I was really old like temp designs I had for him. So I think all in all, at least on my front of bringing back old characters that I haven't touched in ages, I think this was a success. Hopefully for our next one we'll have maybe 2 if we can get through them to at least get the sketches done, and then we can, once we have enough, I think, sketch versions of characters, I will probably start either a new wheel or like a second one to choose from the completed like redesigns for like updated stuff, like color and all of that, so we can kind of break it down into parts, since I think that'll be more productive, just considering my kind of limited amount of time I have to stream most of the time due to my work schedule and stuff. So that's kind of the plan going forward. So thank you for tagging along with me through this whole ordeal. I had a lot of fun, and I look forward to drawing more OCs with you guys soon. So I expect more of Transmutation Station in the near future. And I hope to see you guys on Saturday for more Reciteer. So I will catch you then. You guys have a lovely rest of your evening. If it is very cold and frigid where you are at right now, please try and stay warm. It is very cold where I am at right now. And I'm about to have to go outside and take this dog out. So I'm gonna try not to freeze my ass off. And I will catch you guys on Saturday. So y'all have a good one. I'll see you next time. And hopefully there'll be more art and other random stuff in the very near future. So see you then. Bye, 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 bye.